Hi everyone, Tanya here from Beauty Academy South East. Okay, today I'm going to show you some really simple massage moves that you can do at home on your family or whoever you're in lockdown with. I have got a willing volunteer today. She's very excited. This is my little girl Isabella. She's going to be my model today. So normally at work or in a salon environment I would be working on a couch, but obviously I'm guessing most of you don't have a beauty couch at home. Now I don't want you doing massage on a bed or a sofa because you're going to end up hurting your back, which kind of defeats the object. So I've had a thought and I figured that most people would have some kind of high back chair at home. So this is what we're going to do today. So we're making do. And obviously you will need an oil. Now this is just a bog standard baby oil. You can, if you've got a specific massage oil at home, that's fine. If not, baby oil, olive oil, vegetable oil, any oil is fine. Don't drown your client in it though, because they won't thank you. So obviously here we're going to get, I'm just going to expose Izzy's shoulders. Most people do get knots and tension in their neck and their shoulders, so we're just going to do a few movements in this area. So I'm just going to use a little bit of oil. Now always put the oil onto your hand and then rub it together in your hand so it warms the oil, because if you go pouring oil over your member of your family, they will probably scream because it will be cold. Okay, so once I've warmed the oil up in my hands, I'm going to apply this to my, I keep wanting to say client, to my little girl's back. Right, here I come, darling. It's probably a little bit chilly, okay? So I'm just going to apply the oil to the area that I'm going to be working on. Now generally once you start massaging somebody, you never leave contact, so you don't take your hands off. Once you've applied that oil, you leave your hands on the client's skin. Okay, so once I've applied the oil to this area that I'm going to be working on, generally with a massage you start off nice and slow, just strokey long movements. This warms the client's skin, it spreads the oil around to where you need it, but it also gets your client used to your touch as well. Okay, now be a little bit mindful because the cat scratched Izzy earlier on, so it might be a little bit stickier, so I'm going to try and be a little bit careful. So once we've got the area warmed, I'm just going to show you a few basic movements. So on the neck, with my both hands, I'm going to hold one hand, I'm going to hold Izzy's hair out of the way. With the other hand, I'm going to use my thumb and my first finger, and I'm going to just do small circles up the neck. Now with your pressure, you can put as much or as little pressure as your client needs or wants. A good massage will be, if you've got a lot of tension, it will be quite uncomfortable, but obviously you don't want to be making your client scream either. So that's what I'm just working on the neck muscles here in nice slow movements. Okay, so that's one of the moves. Another move I'm going to show you is on for the shoulders here. This is a real problem hotspot for a lot of people. This is where we get a lot of those tension knots. And again, I normally work down for the bra strap area, and again with your thumbs, I'm just supporting my hands here, but with my thumbs I'm going to just do small circles up each side of the spine. With massage, you never ever massage over bone, because that, again, it can be really uncomfortable. Okay, so again, I'm just going to do small circles up each side of the spine. Now obviously you can feel where someone's spine is, because it goes do, 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 do. Okay, so we're not working over the bone. Is that nice, Izzy?
Yeah.
Good. And you can see I'm putting a fair amount of pressure in there, and if your person, client, partner, husband, wife, son, daughter has got a lot of tension, you will feel a lot of big knots, okay? But that's fine. So if you feel any lumps, please don't worry, they are just tension knots, okay? So that's another move. And also when you're massaging someone, make sure your shoulders are always down. Make sure you're as relaxed as you can be as well. You can just do some nice circles around the shoulder blade. Oh, there's so many movements with massage, I could be here for hours. You can even pull, just stay relaxed for me, Izzy. You can even pull those shoulders back, okay? Go up to the neck. So you can see they're more long sweeping movements. You can even go up into the head if you want to. That's quite relaxing, that's quite nice. It is hair wash night for Izzy tonight, so that's fine. And again, if you want to go up into the scalp, you're just going to use your fingertips. I'm just going to do small circles. Someone's only got to do this to me for 30 seconds and I'm almost asleep. And again, if it's a man that hasn't got any hair, that's absolutely fine, as long as you've got enough oil on your fingers. But again, obviously you will get oily hair. Okay. So you can do that for as long as you want to. And then when you finish your massage, again, you don't just come off, you just, basically you finish off as you started. So the long, slow, sweeping movements across the area. And then to finish off, you just come away like that. Okay, now we're going to turn Izzy round and I'm going to show you how to massage her hand.
I'm tired.
Good. Are you sleepy now?
Yeah.
So again, I'm just going to use a very small amount of oil. Okay. Again, there's just a few moves that I want to show you, but some of my favourite these. So again, as before, I'm just applying the oil all around. If you want to do it up to the elbow, you can. It's entirely up to you. Okay, but on your hand, it's just quite nice to do some finger circles up and down to the fingers. You'd be surprised just how relaxing a hand massage is. Okay, and again, a lot of people, if they normally work outside, they might have very dry, chapped hands. This will be really good for them. So to have your palm massaged, in my opinion, is just lovely. Is that nice?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can see I'm just supporting with my hands and I'm just using my thumbs and I'm doing circles really deep. I'm putting a lot of pressure on there. And it's just so relaxing. It really is nice. Are you asleep yet? Okay. And another movement you can do on your hands is what we call knuckling. So you can actually just curl your fingers and you pull them down. And it will go, but don't worry, it doesn't hurt your client, I promise. I'll do one at a time. But it just stretches your fingertips and you just don't realise how much you use your hands for. You use your hands for everything. So it's quite nice to give them a little bit of pampering here and there. Okay, and again, if you haven't got an oil, you can actually use a hand cream to do that. And again, you can, if you're doing the arm, just nice long slow movements. You go around the elbow, just make it really relaxing. And then last but not least, I'm going to show you a few movements on the feet, or foot in your case. So if I can just have your foot up here. You know you've got to do all this to me in a minute.
No.
So obviously, oh, your feet are cold.
Oh, it tickles.
It doesn't tickle. That is one thing, on feet you have to be firm. If you're very light and airy, you will tickle your client. We will call you client. Okay, so again, I'm just applying the oil all over. Now again, on feet, the ankles sometimes get quite dry, so you can just do some nice slow circular movements around the ankle. Is that nice? Yeah. And on the toes, just like you did with the fingers, you can pull them. It's almost like knuckling, but you can't really get your fingers in there on toes, especially on little tiny toes like this. But I'm actually just pulling and stretching toes. Now if you've got somebody that's got quite a lot of dry, hard skin around the heel here, again, you just cup your hand and roll the heel around in it. And then another movement you can do on the bottom of the foot, just like I did on the palm, you're going to just use your 2 thumbs and you're going to do your circles. This has got to be so firm, especially if your client is ticklish. That's not tickly, is it?
No.
No. If you've got long nails, it might be a bit ticklish. But again, if you can see, I'm just using my 2 thumbs and I'm doing 2 circles. But again, I'm putting a lot of pressure on there so I don't tickle my client. And again, by all means, you can use an oil or you can use a hand or a foot cream. And again, leave the oils and creams on, just put some socks on so you don't trample oil around your house. And again, it's going to really nourish and feed and moisturise as well. So I hope that's given you a little bit of inspiration to pamper someone that you're in lockdown with. But don't forget, if you do 10 minutes massage on them, they have to do 10 minutes massage back on you. Okay, right, thanks for watching today. Any questions, comments, queries, just get in touch. I'm on my YouTube channel as The Base Lady, or you can check out, we're on Facebook and Instagram as well at Beauty Academy South East. Okay, see you next time. Bye.